I guess more than anything, I really need to know she's connected correctly and light and weighting. Number, you know, that's number one almost. And then I think if you do light and weighting and then she is going to lift. And my big hope is that you can get her to kind of lift and reach like you have been doing.
Right.
But
it's all gonna
ravel how you go. Yeah.
See how we warm up here. There. Yes. Now you're holding yourself. Wait. Okay.
This is great.
Good. Now power.
It's better on the left connection here.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Come on.
Yeah, sometimes when you ask for bending in the path pass, she'll brace a little.
Yeah, I could feel that, especially coming near the end.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I was like, we're gonna do a walk transition. And then we're gonna redo something. There we go.
Nice.
Good girl.
Much better.
Shoulder in. Good girl. And come on, you gotta connect. You need to go shoulder in and come off that a little bit. Yep,
left hind, barely. Okay. Right hind. Yeah, now good.
Good girl.
Perfect, perfect.
Good girl. Yes, you're gonna hold yourself. That's right, I'm not holding that. You were too big for me to hold.
That's right. Nobody wants to hold that.
A little more, there we go. Come on, come on. Oh, good girl. Okay, she really settled into that. I felt really nice.
Yeah.
Come along. Shakira, we're gonna dance. Keep active. And then we're gonna go surprise. And now I'll pass a little bit. Yeah. That's right. No. So what I'm feeling is she's wanting to evade connecting on the outside rein there, the left rein. So as I go for the half pass, and then she gets a little heavy and she wants me to pull in the right rein more. And I'm going, no, you're gonna stay over to the left a little bit. And we're gonna get that leg yield half pass feeling. That's what I'm waiting for.
And anything that is helpful to break up that with a little exercise circle, or that's a much better quality.
This is so much better.
Yeah.
Because I'm using my inside leg.
What was that?
Oh, the inside leg, yes.
The inside leg,
so,
the outside leg.
Right back to my, I thought maybe I could just put her to the half pass, and she's like, no. So, but it is inside leg, outside, outside. So the other,
okay, go ahead.
The other one was she could just float, she can balance it to the left. The right, she needs that right leg to keep up off the inside shoulder to then step to the right.
Because that is when we get to a straight, almost fade feeling by the end of that section.
Yep. So that was really
So more effective inside leg,
bump,
rebalance
bump,
to the
bump,
outside.
bump, bump. Yeah, back and forth between.
Do you have a certain time that you bump or
So
touch
let me do
her?
it.
Yes.
And I will speak it as I'm
Okay.
trying to do it.
Because timing is really.
Timing is everything.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, and oop, that's okay. Inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside.
So you're touching her when her left goes forward. Is that correct? With the right leg?
Yes, that's what
Okay.
I was doing on that
Okay.
time.
So that's similar to when you want an extended walk or anything, you're moving with alternate leg aid, correct? At the walk or the trot. Because I can get more reach when she's walking, for example,
the
and I
other
use
leg.
the alternate leg
Okay.
aid, and she really has more freedom because it's just before it picks up.
Before the new one picks up,
Yes.
correct. Mhm.
So that's
So
what
when
you're
the
doing
inside
at the
leg
trot?
is, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Now, let me do it again and make sure it stays the same.
Okay.
Because it may, I gotta think about this.
Okay.
Come on, come on. Because I may want to experiment almost with the opposite one and see. But no, my body wants to go inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Come on. Inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Yes. Good girl. Okay. I feel like it grew a little bit
Okay.
towards the end.
So that
So
is
that's
what
where
you
I
do.
would. That's what I would do it.
Because I feel like I'm finally getting a rhythm in the trot, which is usually fairly good quality, but it's now adding the dimension of lifting and over and keeping that same rhythm.
Yeah. Yes.
So this will help.
Good girl. That's fine. Just chill. No, move off the inside. That was too abrupt. I know, you were like not quite expecting my leg to do that. Okay. I'll take that. That was softer. And then you get heavy. You're gonna come back to me. Okay, we're gonna do sitting.
She is sitting and she is trying to reach under.
Okay, good girl. And she's being, I think she could be a touch more round, but I'm gonna touch. Little forward, feel. Little forward. You have there. We're gonna get you back on the sink, down, down, down. We're gonna go here and not crash for me. Okay, now. Don't get flat.
And don't let her do that.
We're gonna
I could
stop.
see that when you actually initially picked up the canter, because she gets up and down in the bum
Yes.
instead of coming through like she's supposed to. She has an artificial sense of lulling you into a false sense of security.
Right.
And that's a misbehavior. That's what she started
Yes.
doing with me at the competition.
Okay.
And she's still thinking that. I'd like her not to think that's a misbehavior.
Yeah. Come on. What I'm not feeling is light enough yet. So we're gonna get lighter.
Yeah, well, I
That's
think
right.
I see a little bit of.
Just a little wakey in the hiney.
Yeah.
No, nope, not like that. So I went into that and she wanted to just completely crash into the left shoulder and then into my left hand. So we're gonna do this. I am not gonna hold you. Come on. Yes.
And that she has a very nice syncopated when she gets to that walk place where she's not too fast.
Mm-hmm.
And she's lifting up, then she's ready, kind of. She just has to get her mind back in the middle.
Yes. Yep.
She's so calm, but she
Then
actually
sparky.
Yeah.
Yes. She's sneakily reactive.
Yes.
That's not what I wanted. I want reactive, but I don't want like ugh. And counter. It was a little better, but I'm gonna do it until we get it better.
Yeah, and I just want a nice lift to the canter, of course, just like you're trying to get, but she's waiting to buck, you know. Or just bump up. She doesn't do anything. You'll never come off of this horse, Leif. Never say never.
I'll never, yeah. The next second, they come nevering like they never before, right?
Yeah, heard you say that.
Okay, now I'm feeling like she's actually listening to my outside rein here.
Yeah, she's actually sitting down now. This
Good
is
girl.
kind of new for her as far as being consistent
Right.
and learning these, because it shouldn't be, but it is.
Just going for just a nice mellow half pass. I didn't ask for a halt. She thought about it though.
Yeah, she's getting her A's and C's mixed up.
That's okay. You're gonna wait on me. And I don't want it one like that. We're gonna do that again. Because you're gonna just softly listen. Okay. Like I feel like so you go to put your leg on for the change and she's so like snappy at you. And she needs to be like, I accept the leg and now change. It's going to be waiting. And you're not gonna change until you wait. That's right. And then we're gonna do that again.
Just make sure you don't poke her with the spur when you change.
Right.
Because that is
will
what
definitely.
I do, not on purpose. But that when you get a really sharp answer,
Yeah.
she's kind of just looking for trouble today.
You're gonna wait. You're going to wait. I'm not doing it there. And I'm not doing it at C either. We're turning early.
How does she feel in the hand?
Fairly soft here.
Okay, that's good.
Ready?
Tell her good girl.
Yeah, very good. Good girl. And ready. And a change.
Ah,
Okay, what did she do behind?
very nice. It was clean,
Okay,
it was
okay.
through, and it was an even rhythm with the front.
Okay. I thought you said, like.
No, that was a
I was like, uh-oh, what happened?
I should have said, ah. How did you do that?
I feel like when I put my leg on a few times and she gave me that ish reaction, I was like, fine, I'm gonna really put my leg on. And I'm gonna put it on again, and I'm gonna put it on again until you go, okay, you can put your leg on. So then I was able to go, now you're going to wait, and I can put my leg on for the change the next one. But it was also a combination of she started to wait behind.
Okay.
I was able to be softer, and then I could clearly put my 8 on. It didn't have to be, none of the changes had to be hard. I really don't need the spurs at all for them. It's like, just put my leg back, and she should go, yes. But then there was times where she's like, yes, right? Instead of, ah.
I know.
So when she finally, I'm gonna try it now, the medium to collect to change and see if I can get that one. But I'm not gonna change if it's not.
Yeah.
If
good.
she's expecting it, because
Sure.
I'm fine. If she knows what to do there and she's gonna throw a little temper tantrum, then I'm gonna wait it out until she's waiting for me.
And for me, when you come through on the medium, as long as she comes back, number one, because I want that reaction, because sometimes I feel like
Yes.
the coming back doesn't happen as bold as I'd like.
Yep.
Or on point. And
Yes.
then
Back, wait, sit.
2 strides, sit,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
quiet through change. Yeah. Well, we know what we want.
I don't want it like that. We're gonna do it. This is the same thing that's gonna happen in the change. We're gonna get it good. And I'm not really happy with that one either. Just settle. Just settle. Ready? Okay, I'll take it. Good, you're holding yourself. Just do a little medium here. And surprise, guess who gets to come back? Quick. Yes, and forward. And back. Good, good girl.
Oh, good.
Now she really came back on like 2 or 3 half halts and she's like, I got it. And then she's waiting on me. I'm very soft in the hand here. A little forward and back already. And you're gonna wait. I gotta set you up for, no, I didn't ask for that. That's right, I know you expect it, but.
Somebody has the I-1 starting to be memorized.
Yeah, she's like, I got it. Now you're waiting. Are you supple right? Fall and a chin. Okay, that was, I put my 8 on and she didn't do it till the next stride, but
It was a slightly late change by a hair. It wasn't terrible.
Guess who gets to go this way though? And come back. I don't want to hold you. So that's what we get. And come back. Yes. Yeah, you can hold yourself. And you hopped at me, and we're gonna do it again. Okay.
Nice.
Good girl.
Is she feeling like she's bracing in the jaw area, or is it the neck, or is it just yes to everything?
Well, I feel like when she braces, she just puts a whole kink through her whole back.
Say
and
that
then
again, when she braces what?
It's like a kink goes through her back. Okay. So here's a picture that I almost imagine sometimes that there's water hoses that run down each side of her back. And all my horses, when you push energy, you put your leg on, water flows more through the hoses, right? Now, if they're crooked or they do something, they kink something in their back, or anywhere along the hose line could kink. But I feel like she almost kinks it like underneath the saddle, and then there's something up here that goes, hey, we're not coming through. So that's where I'm feeling like, let me just keep unlocking up front a little bit and then charge the hind end a little bit. I'm like, wake up, put a little more water through the hoses. As long as it's I'm suppling the front end too to make sure that it's not just because of that. So that the kink isn't always.
So there's more flowing from behind, well, meaning you're asking for activity
more energy,
behind,
more power from behind. Yep.
While you keep this part soft.
This starts to feel like more supple, and then I feel like, okay, now the more supple she is, the more straight she can be. But at first, it's like sometimes I have to kind of move around a little bit and feel like I unlock the kink. So that's kind of sometimes how I think about it, like that.
Okay, that works.
Okay, so let's go. I can. I'm just half tempted if I want to try to run through the whole test, or do you want me to see the whole thing?
I would.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Yeah. Square.
Right. Okay, I'm like,
It's very square.
here we go. Come on. Getting a little fast.
Yeah, I'd rather make her wait and just lift to get the loft.
Come on, no, no, no. I'm just gonna do a circle there. We're just gonna walk. Try this again.
Halt.
Yeah, it's not perfectly square. Right hand is a little bit forward. And
Yeah, she can
Right.
give a half step. Push her into your hand, yeah.
come on, Mamacita.
Hang down. Oh well. And then she wants to dive down and drag her front end. So I've been trying with the wiggling of fingers, just like you taught me. And she does a little bit better. Good. That's all right. Better.
Okay.
That's
and
all right.
Trot. Yeah, I really won't expect it to be
No.
too perfect.
But
being-
she tried to listen really hard. And so half pass to your volte to shoulder in, left. Connection. Good rhythm. And here's a medium, and I'm perfectly fine with making sure she waits and lifts. Better? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Good, and then walk.
Come on, you gotta stay through. Yeah. I always hated this turn. I'm like, it's like, and reins and turn.
We usually do pretty well on the extended.
Yeah,
because
I think
she has
so.
a nice walk.
All hangs on the left way. When you block the shoulder, and then there's all this blade in front. It's not such a big deal, but it's not high.
That was actually very soft.
Very good.
No. No, because I didn't ask for that one. I know you know it's coming, but she's like, and we're half passing right now.
Somehow I don't feel so bad. She's just getting too wise.
Come on.
But you don't know what you're doing yet, Flora.
Yeah. She's like, maybe I do. And that was a little bit more expressive, I think.
Just work
And
through
guess
it.
who's gonna wait? You did a good job.
Girl.
Yeah, very good. That's fine. You're not going to get much of a good video from any of this stuff, but that's okay.
I'd rather work through the problems, which is exactly why I asked you to do it. As long as she doesn't change her lead through it. I don't want that. Good.
Yes, just
Good
settling
lead.
into this.
Yes.
Good
She
girl.
kinda
That's
loves
fine.
pirouettes.
No. Guess who gets to wait? And now you can change. No. You gotta wait it out.
Better.
Yeah, and I'm not going
she
back to the
just
right
needs-
spot.
That's right. Good girl. That's nice. I know. I think she's really tired.
Yeah.
Well, there's the stress of her trying to figure things out
Yes.
with you,
Yep.
and it's just plain hard work at this level, you know.
Right. Yep.
One thing for sure, I know, I need to be very clear, especially now. Third level, fourth level, you can still kind of, but now I have to be exact in my aids.
Yes.
I cannot
Yeah.
waver.
No, there's no fudging it anymore.
No.
Yep. And you could feel it with her, especially now. It's like if you shift something, she's like, I'm on something. Like I'm ready for something, and so it's got to be exact for her. Mm-hmm. And she's getting a little bit confused with a few things with how I'm doing it, slightly different pressure than how you would do it. So that's why I'm like, I really don't want to do lines of changes with her, because I'm like, not yet. I will do 1 or 2 changes or 3 changes or whatever, but it's really got to be feeling like I can get a good single change with her,
Yeah.
and then I can go for more without kind of pushing her buttons too much.
If you could just have her lift and go forward,
build a
maybe
little bit
3
medium-ish.
strides or 2, whatever she feels like she can carry herself
Mm-hmm.
without bellying down and dragging.
Yeah.
That's the most helpful of all, because that carries
Yes.
through to every gait.
Right. No. Yeah. No.
If she just slows a hair and get that syncopation of, she has a really, once you hit it, it's really cool to watch.
Like this feels a little bit more.
Because she covers so much ground.
Uh-huh.
I see what you see now when you watch me.
Yeah.
It's like slow the walk
Trying
down
to
just
slow
a
it
little,
down,
but
yeah.
then get that balance.
Yes.
And then she can come up and over and through.
Yeah. Like this feels, like you can feel it when she gets it. She doesn't like it, she just settles into the walk then. It's like, okay. And then I don't feel like I'm like needing the half halt very much, and she's just like no, yeah, you can soften and then you get a little breathe. What does this look like to you?
It looks very much improved.
Okay, because she just like settled into the walk a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I feel like, okay, she's actually going into the bit contact a little bit happily. And then, yeah.
That's better.
Good.
Yeah.
Now trot. Keep that clear rhythm. Yes. Come on. Hiney. Hiney. Yes, that's fine. But you've got to be a little more connected to half pulp. And back a little bit. Okay, you're holding yourself. Keep the power. I know it's
I
hard.
doth protest.
What's that?
She said, I doth
Oh,
protest.
yeah.
Nah, good.
Oh, then you got
And then
wiggly.
she gotta
but
wait,
yep.
and then she goes fast, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, good. There's quality.
Good. And back. You're not gonna drop out though, even if you're a little tired. Yeah. You get to keep the hunch coming through. That's right. Just a few. Yes. Through.
Nice. Good job, Leif.
Good girl. And back. Good girl, Flora. Good. Good. Good girl.
That was good.
I just felt like the whole quality was
It was right on point.
there. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And then I don't know her trotting enough to know if did that look like any lengthening in that?
A slight change, nothing like.
Yeah, I went for just
But
like
it-
minimal, but I'm like, I want the
I want a
maximal
balance.
sitting on the hind.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And that's what I saw. I
Okay.
saw balance, and she reached a little bit, but she's been so heavy onto my hands lately that you're having to undo, in fairness, some of this static, which is why I'm glad you were able to ride her the whole time. Well done.
Good girl, Flora.
If you just get those owners off so you have
Complete access to their bodies.
Exactly.
Oh, the pesky owners. She shook her head no. Give her back to me, please.
Nice work.
Good girl.
Really good work.
Good girl, Flora.